Now, between drought, bushfires and a trade stoush, the past year has hit our farmers hard. Now Australia's growing portfolio of imports is dealing another blow to already struggling fruit, veg and meat producers.
Chef and restaurateur Luke Mangan is on a mission to get more people to buy local, and he joins us now from his restaurant Glass in Sydney. Luke, mate, great to see you. Take us through these stats. How much, I was shocked by this, but how much meat are we importing every week and why?
Good morning, David and Sylvia. It's pretty incredible. Over $17 million a week of pork we're importing, which is quite incredible. There's many reasons for that. I guess, our farming and our procedures and our labour costs and things like that keep our costs up. Where in some countries, it's a lot lower, and that enables us to bring things in.
What about fruit and veg, Luke? How much of that is coming from overseas?
Yeah, we also get a lot of fruit and veg imported. $75 million of avocado per year. That's pretty massive. We also get about $81 million worth of grapes from North America. Mangoes, can you believe it? 600 tonnes of mangoes from Asia, nearly $4 million a year. And garlic, it's just incredible how much we import. We do export a lot of these things as well, mind you, but I think the message here is all about buying Australian where we can, and it's up to the consumer out there to make sure that they are purchasing Australian.
I think 2021, as we said in the introduction there, is changing the way we view our shopping habits. But a whopping percent of our seafood is being shipped in, Luke. What's the numbers here?
Yeah, this is an incredible number, and I hope everyone's sitting down. 70% of seafood we import into this country.
Wow.
And that's pretty incredible. Now, we have some of the best seafood in the world, without a doubt. So our salmon, for example. Now, Tasmanian salmon, whilst it can't keep up with the Australian demand, is really trying to, but we import 70% of seafood. So it's really important when people go out that they understand what they're buying and where it's coming from, because when we're supporting Australia, we're supporting jobs.
Is supply the issue here in that our local producers can't keep up with our appetite for these items? Is that part of the problem?
It is a slight part of the problem in certain areas, but also price is a problem. And government, as I said, in some countries, gives subsidies to help farmers, and that will keep the price down for some products.
So is that what you're calling for here? Is that how we level the playing field for Australian producers, by offering some extra subsidies in this area?
Well, I think so, and that in turn will create more work for our farmers in this country. And who doesn't think that our produce tastes better than imported mangoes or imported pork and things like that? We have the best produce in the world. We are very lucky, but why do we have to import so much when we can create more jobs? And I think the government is always banging on about more jobs, and this is a good way of starting it.
Yeah, and I think, what we saw over Christmas with lobsters all of a sudden being rejected from China but going for so cheap here, and they're so good. So what else can we do here in Australia to support our farmers day in and day out? Because I think this could continue on for a while with COVID.
Well, I think it's only, with people cooking at home more and things like that, and making sure when they're going out to their cafes and restaurants and supermarkets, checking where the produce is from. I think that's really important. Ask the questions. Is it Australian? Where is it from? And we support that local farmer. Support local in your area as well. I think that's really important. Let's think Australian and keep Australian moving.
And farmers markets are a great way to support local producers and to pay a smaller price as well for those products. Luke Mangan, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks a lot, guys.